Dziękuję bardzo. Proszę o zajęcie miejsc.
Thank you very much. Could you please be seated?
Szanowni Państwo,
Ladies and gentlemen,
otwieram uroczyste
I
posiedzenie
declare
Senatu
open the ceremonial meeting of the Senate of the Łódź University of Technology on the occasion of the 78th anniversary of the founding of the university. On behalf of the Senate and the entire community of our University of Technology, I would like to welcome the representatives of the authorities who have joined us today. Krzysztof Kwiatkowski, the Senator of the Republic of Poland.
pana Andrzeja Górczyńskiego,
Andrzej
członka Zarządu
Górczyński,
Województwa
member of board of the Łódź region.
pana Adama Pustelnika,
Adam
pierwszego
Pustelnik, the
wiceprezydenta
first
miasta
deputy mayor of Łódź.
Witam serdecznie pana
I would
profesora
like to
Marcina
welcome
Gołaszewskiego,
Professor
przewodniczącego Rady
Marek
Miejskiej
Gołaszewski,
Łodzi.
the president of the City Council in
Witam
Łódź.
pozostałych
I
przedstawicieli
would like
sejmiku,
to welcome all
miasta,
representatives
województwa,
of
włodarzy miast,
local
starostów,
parliaments,
burmistrzów,
mayors,
wójtów.
starosts.
Witam państwa bardzo
I
serdecznie.
welcome councillors. I welcome you very warmly.
Serdecznie
I
powitam
would like to
przedstawicieli
extend a
stanu
warm
duchownego,
welcome to the
księdza prałata,
representatives of the
doktora
clergy,
habilitowanego Szwamira
including
Szyrbę,
Father Szczyrba,
arcybiskupa
the
metropolitańskiego
delegate,
Grzegorza Rysia,
Grzegorz Ryś, the delegate
pan
of the
doktor
and
habilitowany
the Archbishop of
Sławomir
Łódź.
Szczyrba jest rektorem ogólnopolskiego
Dr.
seminarium duchownego dla
Szczyrba
starszych
is
kandydatów do święceń.
the
Witam
rector of
bardzo
the Polish
pięknie
National
księdza
Seminary of
prokuratora
Elderly
Waszego
Candidates for Holy
akademickiego.
Orders. I would like
Serdecznie.
to welcome warmly Father Piotr
Witam
Tarabasz, the
reprezentantów
academic
korpusu
chaplain. I'd like to
dyplomatycznego i
welcome the
konsularnego
representatives of the diplomatic
pana
and
Rafała
consular
Kroma,
corps, Rafał
konsula
Kroma,
honorowego Republiki
honorary
Armenii w Łodzi,
consul
konsula
of the
honorowego
Republic of
Demokratycznej Republiki Konga w
Armenia
Łodzi.
and of the Democratic Republic of Congo in Łódź.
Gorące słowa powitania
I would
kieruję
also
do
like to warmly welcome
przedstawicieli
the representatives
uczelni
of
Łodzi,
the
nie
academic
tylko.
world
Bardzo
of
serdecznie.
Łódź Universities, not
Licencję
only
panią
Łódź
rektor,
Universities. I'd like to
prezes
welcome
Elżbietę
warmly
Rządzińską,
Professor
rektor
Elżbieta
Uniwersyteckiego.
Rządzińska, rector of the University of Łódź.
Magnificencję księdza doktora
His
Sławomira Sosnowskiego,
Magnificence
rektora Wyższego
Dr.
Seminarium
Sławomir
Duchownego
Sosnowski,
w
rector of
Łodzi.
the Higher Theological Seminary in Łódź.
Pana doktora habilitowanego
I'd like
Artura
to
Chrzanowskiego, profesora
welcome
ASP, prorektora do spraw kształcenia
Dr.
akademicznych pięknych.
Representative of the Academy of Fine
Panią
Arts in
profesor
Łódź,
Agatę
Professor
Jarecką,
Agata
prorektora do spraw
Jarecka,
nauki i dydaktyki
Vice
Akademii
Rector for
Muzycznej.
Science and Didactics of the Grażyna and Kiesut Bacewicz Academy of Music in
Pana
Łódź.
starszego brygadiera doktora inżyniera Zdzisława
Dr.
Salmonowicza,
Engineer
rektora do spraw kształcenia i
Zdzisław
studentyków
Salamonowicz,
Szkoły
Deputy
Głównej
Rector
Służby
for
Pożarniczej w
Education and
Warszawie,
Students
pierwszej szkoły
of
głównej
Warsaw
wkrótce
School
Akademii.
of Fire Service, which will soon
Witam
become
pana
an
profesora
academy.
Kamila
I'd like to
Stańca,
welcome
prorektora
Professor
do spraw
Kamil
kształcenia
Staniec,
Politechniki
Deputy
Wrocławskiej.
Rector for Education of Wrocław University of Technology.
Witam panią profesor
I'd like
Lucynę
to
Woźniak,
welcome Professor Lucyna Woźniak,
prorektora do spraw rozwoju nauki i
Deputy
współpracy
Rector for
międzynarodowej
Scientific Development and
Uniwersytetu
International
Medycznego w
Cooperation at
Łodzi.
the Medical
Witamy
University of Łódź. I'd like to
Witam
welcome you all.
serdecznie pana
I would
profesora
like
Paolo
to
Di Barba,
welcome Professor Parlo Di
profesora
Barba,
habilitującego z
the
Uniwersytetu
visiting
Pavii.
professor from Pavia, from the University of Pavia.
Witam pana profesora
I'd like to welcome Professor Andrzej Bartoszewicz, corresponding member of the Polish Academy of Sciences, president of the Łódź branch of the Polish Academy of Sciences.
Witam pana Marcina
I'd
Grzelaka,
like to welcome
okręgowego
Marcin
inspektora
Grzelak,
pracy.
Regional Labor Inspector in Łódź.
Witam panią profesor
I'd like to
Janę
welcome
Frydrych, prezesa
Professor
Izby Pawełów.
Janina Frydrych,
Łódź jest wszędzie.
the president of the
Witam
Chamber
serdecznie
of
panią doktor
Cotton.
habilitowaną
I'd like to
nauk medycznych
welcome
Iwonę Maruszyńską,
Dr.
rektora
Iwona
Instytutu
Maruszyńska,
Centrum Matki
the
Polki.
director of the Center of Health
Witam
of
pana
Mother
profesora
Poland. I'd
Jacka
like to
Molla,
welcome
konsultanta
Professor
do spraw
Jan
kardiochirurgii
Moll,
Centrum Zdrowia
consultant for
Polki w Łodzi,
cardiology,
absolwenta Politechniki
and also
serdecznie
the
panią
graduate
prezes
of the
Agnieszkę Sitowicz,
University
prezes Łódzkiej
of
Specjalnej Strefy
Łódź University of Technology. I would like to welcome also the president
Witam pana
of the
doktora
Special
inżyniera
Economic
Adama
Zone.
Rylskiego, prezesa
I'd like to
Zarządu
welcome
Łódzkiego
Mr.
Rady
Adam
Federacji
Rylski,
Stowarzyszeń
president of
Nauk
board of
Politechnicznych.
the Łódź Board of the Federation of
Witam pana
Technical
profesora Jacka Szera,
Associations.
przewodniczącego
I'd like to
Rady
welcome
Miejskiej
Professor
Okręgowej Izby
Jacek
Inżynierów
Szer,
Budownictwa, przewodniczącego
the
Zarządu Stowarzyszenia Wychowanków
chairman of the
Budowlanych
Council of the Łódź Regional Chamber of Civil Engineers, chairman of the board of the Łódź University of the
Ciepłe słowa
Technology of
powitania kieruję do
Alumni
prezesów,
Associations. I'd like to
i
welcome
dyrektorów firm, z którymi
CEOs
naszą
and
prowadzi
managing
współpracę.
directors of
Witam pana
companies
Marka
with which we
Cieślaka,
cooperate.
prezesa
I'd like to
zarządu
welcome
Genonu.
Marek Cieślak, the CEO of Bionano
Witam
Park.
pięknie pana
I'd like
Grzegorza
to welcome
Dybusa,
Grzegorz
prezesa zarządu
Dybus,
Miranda.
the CEO of Miranda Company.
Witam pana
I'd like to
Wiesława
welcome
Gorzelaka,
Wiesław
prezesa zarządu
Gorzelak,
Dell
the
Products
CEO Dell Products Poland.
Witam panią
I'd like to
Annę
welcome
Kędziorę-Szwagrzak,
Anna
prezesa
Kędziora-Szwagrzak,
zarządu
the
Veolia Energia
CEO
Łódź.
of Veolia Energy Łódź.
Witam pana Andrzeja
I'd
Styczyńskiego,
like to
prezesa zarządu
welcome
Pawieńskiej
Andrzej
Fabryki
Styczyński, the CEO of the
Witam pana Sławomira
Pafana
Witkowskiego,
Factory. I'd
prezesa
like to
zarządu
welcome Sławomir Witkowski, CEO of
Witam
Witco
pana Tomasza
Company,
Wolanowskiego, prezesa zarządu
and
ABB.
Mr. Tomasz Wolanowski, the
Witam pana Marka
CEO
Wośko,
of
prezesa
ABB,
zarządu
Marek
Polfarm.
Wośko, of the CEO of
Witam pana
Polfarmex.
Krzysztofa Borkowskiego,
I'd like to welcome
Loży Łódzkiej,
Krzysztof
wiceprezesa zarządu
Borkowski,
CC
the
Business
Deputy President
Witam
of
pana
Business
Zbigniewa
Center Club.
Fałka,
I'd like to
wiceprezesa
welcome
Zarządu Spraw Rozwoju
Zbigniew
i
Fałek,
ICT
Vice
Polskiej
President of
Grupy
the Management
Energetycznej
Board for
Energetyka
Development and
Konwencjonalna.
ICT of Polska Grupa
Witam
Energetyczna.
pana Jacka Michalaka,
I'd like to
wiceprezesa
welcome
zarządu
Jacek Michalak,
do spraw,
Deputy
rozwoju
President of
Atlas.
the Management Board for Development at Atlas Company.
Witam
I'd like to
Beatę
welcome Beata
Ostrowską,
Ostrowska,
wiceprezes
Deputy
Stowarzyszenia Klubu
President
500
of
Łódź,
the
właściciela BROS,
500
Centrum Edukacji i
Club
Technologii
Association Łódź, owner of BROS Center for
Witam
Computer
pana
Education
Przemysława
Technology.
Zakrzewskiego,
Mr.
wiceprezesa
Przemysław
zarządu ABB
Zakrzewski,
Mobility,
Vice
dyrektora
President of the
Centrum
Management Board of
Naukowo-Badawczego
ABB Mobility and Director of
Witam
ABB
panią
Science and
Monikę
Research
Dąbrowską,
Center.
dyrektor
I'd like to
zarządzania
welcome
zasobami
Monika
ludzkimi
Dąbrowska, H&R
Witam pana Arkadiusza Kastrzaka,
Director.
dyrektora
I'd like
zarządającego
to
do spraw
welcome
łańcucha dostaw i
Mr.
logistyki
Grzegorz
BROS S.A.
Pietrzak, Deputy Manager of the Technology
Witam
Department and
pana Jana
Bestcom
Rusińskiego,
SA.
głównego
I'd like to
technologa
welcome
Polskich
Jan
Zakładów
Rusiński,
Materiałów
the main technologist. I'd like to welcome Lucyna Zybering, Economic and Financial Director of the Polish Energy Group. I'd like to welcome Ilona Perużyńska-Zych, HR Director of Rossmann. I'd like to welcome Lidia Lasota, Editor-in-Chief of the Polish Radio Regional Broadcast Station. I'm very happy that today we have with us the former rectors. I'd like to welcome Professor Sławomir Wiak and Professor Stanisław Bielecki. I'd like to welcome Dr. Engineer Mirosław Sopek, the CEO of Quantum Blockchains, and the President of the Board of the Łódź University of Technology. I would also like to welcome all other members of the board of our University of Technology. My words of welcome go to all the guests who are present here in person. I would like to welcome the employees and young academics of our university and all of you who are following the ceremony via live streaming on the website of the Łódź University of Technology. So, ladies and gentlemen, this anniversary sitting of the Senate is an opportunity to tell you a few words on my part. This is a beautiful tradition to celebrate the anniversary of the University of Technology. This is a time to look back at our rich tradition against the backdrop of which we admire how we have progressed. We are approaching the 80th anniversary of the founding of the Łódź University of Technology. Over these almost 8 decades, we have witnessed impressive architectural changes, a technological revolution, a broadening of our educational offer, but invariably the most important are the people who make up our academic community. It's thanks to them that we can enjoy successes that strengthen the position of our university in the country and globally. The Łódź University of Technology is developing dynamically, and it is also about the freedom of research. But of course, all this research must be reliable and ethical. So truth and in-depth research, these are the foundations of any university, and especially of the Łódź University of Technology. The Łódź University of Technology is developing dynamically, as evidenced by its increasingly strong position in the Polish and global higher education. This is reflected in the results of the assessment of research quality for 2017-2021. Of the 12 disciplines assessed, as many as 3 received the prestigious A+ category. These include chemical sciences, food and nutrition technology, and chemical engineering. 6 disciplines received a high A category, while 3 were awarded with a B+. This is a major success that was made possible by the commitment and effort of many people, research staff, doctoral students, and administrative staff. I would like to take advantage of the presence of representatives of the scientific disciplines to thank you warmly. At the same time, I would like to encourage you to be even more active in your scientific activities, because we have just entered a new assessment period whose standards are still unknown to us, but I believe that they will be ranked, this will be another success. The results of the QS ranking by subject have just been published, one of the most prestigious international rankings. We also Łódź University of Technology was ranked there in the first time, and I'm very pleased that we were ranked among the best Polish universities in as many as 4 disciplines, and in the area of chemical engineering in the top 3. This is a special distinction for us, showing the effect of our intensive work. We feature in the ResearchCom ranking, which bases its results on researchers' achievements and publication output, including the number of quotations. Łódź University of Technology has been successful in the field of mechanical engineering, where we are a leader among Polish universities. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a mechanical engineer, so this is a special satisfaction to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also very pleased with the individual successes of members of our community. Today, on the occasion of this ceremony, I would like to congratulate Professor Andrzej Bartoszewicz, who at the beginning of this year became the head of the Łódź branch of the Polish Academy of Sciences. I would just like to mention that Professor Bartoszewicz is the director of the Automation Institute at the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Electronics, Computer Science and Automatics at the Łódź University of Technology and an expert in control theory. He is one of the most frequently quoted scientists in the world and a corresponding member of the Polish Academy of Sciences. He is also a member of the board of our technical university. I would also like to congratulate Professor Tomasz Kapitaniak, who has been elected Dean of the Faculty of Technical Sciences of the Polish Academy of Sciences for the term 2023-2026. Professor belongs to the elite group of full members of the Polish Academy of Sciences at the Łódź University of Technology. He has been the head of the Department of Mechanical Dynamics for more than 20 years. Our researchers and students are constantly working on new innovative solutions for which they've been awarded in international exhibitions in Taiwan, Bangkok and Geneva. Recognition has recently been given, among others, to a system that monitors vibrations, improves the safety of children's car seats or in the seats of machine operators. Biopolymer composite materials for the production of ecological textiles with antiviral, antimicrobial or antifungal properties have also been developed at the Łódź University of Technology. It's also worth mentioning Gap Aware, a system built into a cyclist cap or helmet that detects obstacles close to the cyclist. These are just some of very impressive achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, the passion of scientists and knowledge can materialize only under the right conditions. For this reason, we are continuously developing research infrastructure, such as the Open Research Center for new biologically active compounds potentially useful in medical diagnostics. The new center of the Faculty of Chemistry will host interdisciplinary research activities. They concern the search for compounds useful in modern medical diagnostics and are part of a set of issues of great importance to human health and safety. The center is the home of interdisciplinary projects. We will pursue such objectives also in the Center of Excellence for Universal Design, for which we have allocated the A7 building. It will house laboratories for virtual reality, mechanics and simulation, among others, where innovative solutions for accessibility will be created. We are in the process of renovating the building and are currently carrying out its thermal modernization, for which we obtained funding from the National Fund for Environmental Protection, while the equipment will be financed by the National Fund for Development. Collaboration between experts from different disciplines and from different centers around the world is a determining factor in the university's standing. Recognizing this potential, we are actively involved in the development of the elite network of the European Consortium of Innovative Universities, ECIU, which we joined a year and a half ago. As part of this organization, we undertake a range of scientific, educational and administrative activities, which you can read more about on our website, to which I warmly encourage you. And I also encourage you to follow it, because there you will see the new initiatives and new projects in which we are involved. The effects of our presence in the ECIU are already excellent. The Łódź University of Technology received an award in the Erasmus Plus Excellence category in the European universities. We were recognized for our effective use of funds. Thank you very much for the efforts and contributions of our community in running Erasmus-funded projects. We are proud of our success rate of grant applications under the European Commission's international research programs. In the new financial perspective for 2021-2027, 11 of our projects have been awarded funding and 6 more are awaiting evaluation. Importantly, 2 projects from the Horizon Europe program and 1 from the LIFE program are coordinated by the Łódź University of Technology. So this, our rate exceeds 15%, which is really impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, the successes of our students are also cause for optimism. Benjamin Franklin's thought, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn," is confirmed by the results of their work. the outcomes of their work. The first edition of E2 Top, the Excellence in Engineering, Talents in Research with Opportunities program is behind us. As part of the program, particularly talented students carried out their own research projects under the guidance of their mentors. The final, which took place on the occasion of the first research week in the Łódź University of Technology, showed the plainly impressive results of the program, which is continued in its second edition, and I can see that there are more applications. I pay tribute to the level of competitive spirit of these students and keep my fingers crossed for the next steps of their scientific careers. I'd like to thank and congratulate the mentors on their talented students. While the A-Square Top program is one of the form of individual development, the acquisition of new skills and participation in inspiring projects is also possible in student research groups. Their position is steadily growing, as evidenced by another success in the students research groups Create Innovations program. In this year's edition, as many as 7 projects from our university received funding from the Ministry of Education and Science, totaling more than 420,000 euro. Also, 7 projects and initiatives from the Technical University of Łódź won in the Grand Competition Academic Łódź, Scientific, Creative and Multicultural 2023. This shows how popular our research groups are as they continue to develop and reach for laurels in national and international competitions. Speaking of students' successes, I would like to refer to their individual and team sporting achievements. The list of successes of our athletes at World Championships events, the Winter University Games, the Polish University Championships is a long one, of which we are very proud. I'd like to congratulate you all and encourage you to continue combining your sports careers with education and scientific development. I'm glad that you have chosen the Łódź University of Technology, inspiring us and giving us so many reasons to be proud. It is also yet another proof that our university is an open place where developing in directions consistent with the needs of our academic community and its environment. Ladies and gentlemen, when I decided to run for director, I declared that I would take action to ensure that the university, which is a place of work and education, meets the objectives of sustainable development. I feel satisfied that specific actions distinguish the Łódź University of Technology in a very positive way, and these include the launching of a non-public kindergarten and a non-public nursery for the children of our employees, doctoral students and students. Both are ideally suited to the needs of parents, enabling them to return to work effectively. Thanks to these facilities, Łódź University of Technology has become a place that provides comfortable development conditions for children, students and employees. We see this as a very good investment in the future, just like the launch in 2027 of the Łódź University of Technology Public Secondary School, which is again the best secondary school in the Łódź region. And it ranks 13th in the country. Today's university is becoming more and more open and more socially responsible. And we carry out our mission not only by conducting scientific research, but providing top-quality education, but also fulfilling its culture-forming function. Łódź University of Technology has a rich tradition in this area. This year, we celebrated the 30th anniversary of the Music at the Technical University series and the 18th anniversary of the Łódź University of Technology Academic Orchestra. We also engage in our activities for the benefit of our environment. With great commitment, we supported the submission of the fabric and oak in the European Tree of the Year plebiscite. By unveiling a commemorative plaque today, we symbolically celebrate the winning of this title by the natural monument growing in the Klepacz Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Łódź has also 4 galleries of art. At the first floor, yesterday, we opened the exhibition of Andrzej Patora, beautiful compositions, beautiful for engineers, where you can see how geometry can take a completely different artistic form. Łódź is an academic city with nearly 80 years of tradition. But in fact, today, Professor Elżbieta Rzędzińska, director of the University of Łódź, mentioned the public university which started more than 100 years ago. There were also professional schools which were schools of higher education that emerged over 150 years ago, but they couldn't turn into universities. Being aware of the potential of higher education institutions and their impact on the region's development, we have signed the Declaration on Enhancing Cooperation between Łódź public universities within the Łódź Academic Partnership. Under this document, joint activities will take on a more formal character while maintaining the distinctiveness and uniqueness of the signatories of the document. The University of Łódź, the Medical University in Łódź, the Academy of Fine Arts, the Academy of Music, the Film School, and the Łódź University of Technology. This declaration of the Łódź Academic Partnership also provides for joint celebrations, such as the inauguration of the academic year. This is exactly what the beginning of the upcoming academic year will look like, already on the 2nd October at the Łódź Philharmonic. This Łódź Academic Partnership, I can tell you, will have its patron, and the patron will be an outstanding personality, Jan Karski. And during the first academic year launching ceremony, the inaugural lecture will be given by Dr. Sławosz Uznański, a graduate of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Electronics, Informatics and Automatics of our technical university. He has been selected as one of the 17 reserve astronauts of the European Space Energy. This is a spectacular success for Polish science and an extremely inspiring career path for Mr. Uznański, who said the university offers you opportunities and it's up to you how much you take advantage of that. I'm deeply convinced that just as during the meeting within the walls of the University of Technology, the ceremony with the participation of this exceptional guest and this exceptional joint celebration for all our universities will be a real academic celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, the university is made up of researchers, doctoral students, administrative, technical and service staff, alumni and partners, friends of the Łódź University of Technology. The anniversary of the Łódź University of Technology is a celebration for each and every one of us. Thank you for your daily work and care for our university. My best wishes, the best wishes that I received to our university are also wishes to all of us, to each and every one of you, and to myself. Let's continue to grow so beautifully and create our community together, and I will quote myself, together towards a better future. Vivat Academia!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have received a letter from the Minister of Education and Science, and now please allow me to read it out. Your Magnificence, Mr. Rector, members of the Senate, students, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for inviting me to celebrate the 78th anniversary of founding the University of Technology. I would like to tell you that this is a great event. However, I cannot take part in this meeting because I have already accepted other responsibilities. I would like to recognize your work, the work done in the University of Technology in Łódź. I do appreciate that this is one of the best technology schools in Poland. You have very rich tradition, which goes back to the beginning of the 20th century, and you've got a great heritage. Nowadays, the university protects scientific values, and you also identify standards for innovative technology-related research. I'm very happy that by teaching young people, by sharing the values, you are developing new engineers to develop local and global welfare. I'm very happy that your university is recognized throughout the world and you contribute to development of Poland. It's very important that the Łódź University of Technology meets the challenges of the modern modern labor market, you adapt your programs, you ensure the highest quality of the scientific work, you also commercialize the outcomes of the research, and you contribute to development of the national economy. I deeply believe that by doing this, and thanks to the staff, highly qualified staff, you set up scientific trends and you contribute to the teach. I would like to development. I would like to congratulate the 78th anniversary of the establishment of your institution. I would like to wish you all the success, further development. With the regards, Przemysław Czarnek, the Minister for Education and Science. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been honored by the participation of distinguished guests, so very warmly now I would like to give the floor to Senator Krzysztof Kwiatkowski. Senator, the floor is yours. Magnificence,
łódzkich i ogólnopolskich, i
rectors
oczywiście
of the Łódź
znamienita
and
kadra
Polish
Universities
universities
i
and the
wszyscy
distinguished
szczególni goście,
scientific
którzy dzisiaj
staff
trafili na
of
tę
Łódź University of
uroczystość.
Technology and all
Szanowni
the guests who
Państwo,
have
jak na
attended today's
jubileusz ja
ceremony.
oczywiście
This is a
przygotowałem
jubilee,
list,
so
przygotowałem
I have prepared
upominek,
a
bo
letter
dobrym
and a
obyczajem jest,
gift
że na tego
because it's a
typu
good
uroczystości nie
custom when you
przychodzi się z
attend to
pustymi
such
rękami.
such
Ale
ceremonies, you
pan
should
rektor
always
mnie
bring
zainspirował,
something. But
bo
His
są może
Magnificence
czasami
Rector has
rzeczy ważniejsze
inspired me, because sometimes
niż tylko
maybe there are more
przedstawienie
important
listy
things than
dokonań
just
uczelni i
presenting a
zapewnienie
list of
państwa,
achievements
bo
of the
tego nawet nie
university
muszę robić.
and to ensure
Jak
you
ważną
of
rolę
our
pełnicie w
support
życiu
and
nie
to ensure
tylko
you that
akademickiej
we
Łodzi,
realize how
ale i
important
społeczności
part you are
akademickiej
taking
w całym
in
kraju.
the
Pan rektor
academic
na
community
początku
in Łódź and in
powiedział,
Poland.
jak
Initially,
istotną
Mr. Rector
tutaj w murach
mentioned that it's
Politechniki
very
Łódzkiej
important that
jest wartością,
at the
jest
Łódź
wolność
University
badań
of
naukowych.
Technology,
Tak, to jest
a
jedna
great
z
value is
najważniejszych
appreciation to the
wartości.
scientific
Wolność badań
activities. The
naukowych
freedom
i
of the
wolność
scientific
swobody wypowiedzi
activity
naukowców.
is of
To
key
są
importance.
wartości
It's
na
important
trwale
that the
wpisane w
scientists have
europejską
freedom
cywilizację i światową
speak, to
cywilizację
contribute
świata
to the
nauki
national and
i
global
świata
civilization
akademickiego.
of
Ja chciałbym
science
Państwu
and
dzisiaj
academic
podziękować,
world. Today I
bo
wanted to
byłem
thank
niezwykle
you.
dumny, kiedy
I was
patrzyłem,
very
jak ponad
proud
1000
when
naukowców w
I could
Polsce
see
w
that
obronie tej
almost
wartości
1,000
wystąpiła
scientists
wspólnie.
in Poland
Jak przedstawiciele
have
Polskiej
been
Akademii
supporting
Nauk,
this value. So
Polskiej Akademii
representatives of the Polish
Umiejętności,
Academy of
Rady
Sciences,
Głównej
Academy
Nauki i
of
Szkolnictwa
Skills,
Wyższego,
the Council of the Higher Education in Poland.
wspólnie
So all these
upominają się o to,
representatives
że nikt,
have spoken
nawet jak
together
pełni funkcję
to
ministra
show their
nauki,
support.
nie ma prawa
The
kierować słów,
Minister
które
of
mogą być odebrane jako
Science
zamach na
cannot
wolność wypowiedzi czy
speak in
wolność
the
badań
way
naukowych.
that
A
would be
tym
treated as
bardziej
an
nie
attack
godzi
to
się,
the
żeby
freedom of
słuchać słów,
science.
które
So we
mówią o
cannot
uzależnieniu finansowaniu,
hear
dowolnej
when the minister is
instytucji
talking
naukowej i
about
akademickiej
the
od tego,
academic
czy
institutions
wypowiedzi
are
naukowców podobają się
addicted to the
Politycy nie
funding.
są od
Politicians,
tego, żeby
it's not the
oceniać
role of the
wypowiedzi
politicians to
Państwo jako naukowcy
assess
jesteście za to
contributions
tego i
of the
doskonale to
scientists.
robicie, żeby
You as
wypowiadać swoje
scientists
poglądy i
are
opinie w oparciu o
great in
fakty,
doing
które
it. You
Dlatego
voice
bardzo dziękuję
your
panu rektorowi, że
values.
od
So
tego
thank you,
zaczął swoje
Mr.
wystąpienie.
Rector, that
Tak,
this is
wolność badań naukowych
what
to
you
jest jedna
started
z
your
podstawowych
speech with.
wartości,
These are the
które powinniśmy
values
wspólnie pielęgnować i
that
strzegć.
should be cared
Dzisiaj
for. All of us should
spotkaliśmy
take care of these values.
Dzisiaj spotkaliśmy się na
Today,
rocznicy jubileuszu.
we have met to celebrate the jubilee of the university. Actually, the Łódź University of Technology could celebrate this anniversary, could celebrate 100th anniversary. So the first attempt to set this university was made in 1875 and in 1921. But for over 70 years, we have been proud as the Łódź community. We are very proud on how you deliver your didactic mission and how important that Łódź University of Technology is. Rector has mentioned all of the achievements. He has mentioned the key ones. I'm a layman. I do not have a technical background. So I have noticed one thing, and very warmly, very cordially, I wanted to thank Dr. Grzelczyk of the Faculty for Biotechnology and Food Sciences at the Łódź University of Technology. I have 5 cups of coffee every day, and I'm very happy that you have proved that the effect of coffee is very beneficial to our health. And I'm very interested in reading your thesis, your work in detail. So very warmly, I would like to thank you again. I would like to congratulate you on your jubilee. I keep my fingers crossed for maintaining this great position by the Łódź University of Technology. So I would like to thank you for all of this. I have brought 2 books, and one of them is on the history of the Polish Senate. So I would like to pass these books to Mr. Director. So thank you very much, Senator. Thank you very much on behalf of our community. I promise that I will read these books. So thank you, Senator. Thank you for your beautiful words, and thank you for emphasizing the value of the freedom of research. I would like to give the floor to Andrzej Górczyński, who is a member of the Łódź Region Board. Mr. Górczyński, the floor is yours.
Szanowny panie rektorze, szanowne grono
Mr.
profesorskie,
Rector, dear
grono naukowe,
professors,
panie
dear
kanclerzu,
scientists,
drodzy
Chancellor,
studenci.
dear students.
78.
The
rocznica powstania
78th
Politechniki
anniversary
Łódzkiej
of
to
founding the
wiele
Łódź University of
pomysłów,
Technology
które
means
zostały
that
przekazane
there have
do
been a
następnych
lot
pokoleń.
of ideas
podstawie
passed
badań,
to
na podstawie
the next
nauki,
generations
również wprowadzanie
based
wiele
on the
innowacji, budowanie
research
firm na
and
terenie nie tylko
science.
województwa
So
łódzkiego, ale
they
na całym świecie.
contributed to
To wielkie
developing
dokonania
Łódź
naszej
businesses and
nauki,
businesses
naszej
throughout the
Politechniki,
world.
ale
So
również wiele innych
the
uczelni,
university
które są na
has
terenie województwa
obtained lots of
łódzkiego.
achievements, and also
Szanowni
it has
państwo,
contributed to development of
jako
other Łódź
przedstawiciel zarządu
universities.
województwa
I'm a
chciałem
representative
pozdrowić od
of
marszałka
the
Łódź
Łódź
współpraca
region
nam się bardzo dobrze
government,
układa
and I would
z
like to extend
Wiele
the
również
greetings
wsparcia
of the
finansowego,
marshals,
które
Mr.
już jest za
Schreiber,
nami.
and
Ale również wczoraj
I would like to tell you that yesterday during the meeting of our group, Councillor Fisiak actually helped us to make a financial decision to support Łódź historical monument. So it's very important that we develop also the academic thought. So I would like to congratulate you and extend the wish that you will continue your scientific development, that we will have a good collaboration between ourselves and the university, and it will help the Łódź region to develop. Thank you, Mr. Marshall. Thank you for this amount of 100,000 zlotys, which has just been voted for by the Łódź regional government. Employees of scientific community took part in the volleyball championship, and we have to ask a question. So I asked another rector, I asked him, Krzysztof, from where did you take the money for these investments? So and he said it was 200 million zlotys. So I asked him from where he took this money, and he said actually the marshal's office, the marshal has granted this funding. I would like to give the floor now to Deputy Mayor of the Łódź City Office, Mr. Adam Pustelnik.
Jego magnificencjo.
Your magnificences, Senate, members of Senate, well, Senator Kwiatkowski very gracefully made me realize that we have come here without any gift. We'll try to make up for that afterwards. You also received received grant from the Marshall. Well, our grants for monuments are maybe not in thousands of zlotys, but in tens. But that's also some kind of inspiration that we have taken from this ceremony. So it's sometimes good to inspire people. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start by asking you to try and imagine what Łódź would be like without its universities. It would be a combination of streets, buildings, a place without no reason to exist. Well, because today, independently of whether we want to be another Silicon Valley or a financial center or an industrial center, none of these objectives could have been achieved without strong academic background and strong technical university. In this fast-changing world, knowledge and understanding technology provides foundations for any city, be it Łódź or New York or any other city in the world, to grow and develop. Countries, cities have no perspectives for the future without strong technical universities. So, inspired by this presentation, I'd like to say that I'm very proud of these successes of the Łódź University of Technology and the successes of its graduates. Graduates of Łódź Universities, the Łódź University of Technology or the University of Łódź. I've done some research before I've come here. So the biggest number of CEOs in Europe, in Poland, come from Łódź. Amcor, Philip Morris, CEO, global CEOs are graduates of Technical University of Łódź. Also, some come from the mechanical engineering department. So these are people from here who managed to conquer the world. I think this is an excellent inspiration. Also, the president of Boston Group, experts in many global institutions. Right now, we are thinking whether AI or ChatGPT will turn our world upside down. So, irrespective of that, irrespective of how many of us will be using automatic vehicles, this set of values, this Socratian dialogue, questioning the word, asking questions will always be important, independently of whether we are a CEO, a professor, a sports person, or so I'd like to congratulate your research staff, you, rector, all rectors and all authorities. I think you have a lot to be proud of. Sometimes in Poland we are told to be very modest, but I believe that if there are reasons to be proud, we should be proud. And here we have more than 1,000 reasons for that. Thank you very much. And once again, I congratulate you on your successes. So speeches are really inspiring. Once I was listening to the first rector, Professor Stefanowski, he said, well, these walls need people. They need the spirit. People are the highest value, and that's really the most important value. Now I'd like to invite Marcin Gołaszewski, the president of the City Council of Łódź, rectors, member of Senate, colleagues. My background is humanities, but the 78th anniversary of the Łódź University of Technology is, of course, a reason to be proud. Our city, Łódź, couldn't exist without this university. Recently, where we were awarding the distinctions of Łódź, we had the dean of the Faculty of Biology, and she said that the cities are created through culture and science. Today, when we think about university, we think of research, achievements, education, teaching students. Of course, that's the role of universities, but they have to be guided by values. So I'd like to relate to what Senator Kwiatkowski said. Well, values are at the core of the university, truth and freedom. We search for truth. If they are in danger, of course, that puts the existence of any university, that questions the existence of any university. Because if anyone would like to dictate how funding is allocated to research and whether it will be granted at all, that goes against the idea of the university. I am proud that I'm a member of this community, and I'm even more happy that there are attempts made to create a platform for cooperation between all universities of Łódź. Like more than 1,000 scientists from Łódź from across Poland signed the letter in defense of the professor. I think we should act together, because only together we can stop the barbarism and the pure strength that is trying to cause universities fear of the future. But scientists will never be feared, will fear not. So I would like to congratulate on these achievements, and of course I wish them to be translated into your graduates being present everywhere across the world. To me, this is a source of pride and satisfaction. And I also wish you a lot of satisfaction in your research work. And I hope that it will also translate into your and our remuneration. But to put it very simply, I wish you another good year of hard work, but the work that is appreciated, so that no one try and act against universities. Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor. You touched upon a very sensitive subject. Well, there has been such a nice celebration, and suddenly remuneration, the word has been said. Thank you very much for these words addressed to us, to our staff. And now, next stages of our ceremony. I've already told you that our students are open, motivated. They have wonderful, even though sometimes crazy ideas, but when you take a closer look, you may see that they lead us to, that they open us new opportunities. The next part of this ceremony will be chaired by Deputy Rector for Student Affairs, Professor Witold Pawłowski. Professor, the floor is yours.
Magnificencjo Rektorze, Wysoki Senacie, Szanowni goście, Szanowni Państwo.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dumą naszej uczelni są zarówno studenci, jak i absolwenci, którzy dzięki wiedzy zdobytej na Politechnice Łódzkiej stają się inżynierami przyszłości.
Become engineers of the future. I'm pleased to announce that the Łódź University of Technology Alumni Association Competition Jury has awarded the title of the Best Graduate of the Łódź University of Technology for the academic year 2021-2022 to Ms. Emilia Brancewicz-Steinmetz of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. When we were reviewing the documentation submitted for the competition, the jury considered the grade average of the studies, the grade for the thesis, her scientific activity, achievements and accomplishments during the studies. I would like to ask you to approach the podium and His Magnificence Rector and Professor Jacek Szer, who is the chairman of the board of the Alumni Association, to present the award.
dalszych sukcesów i żeby pani się w każdym wymiarze jak najlepiej czuła i rozwijała. Nie tylko zawodowo, ale również prywatnie. Wszystkiego dobrego. Dokładnie. Możemy razem zrobić sobie zdjęcie?
Wielkie brawa.
Round of applause.
Poproszę panią Emilę, żeby pozostała tutaj.
I would like to
przed
ask
podium.
Mrs. Brancewicz-Steinmetz
Już
to
od
stay at the
55
podium.
lat trwa współpraca pomiędzy
So the
Uniwersytetem
cooperation
Strathclyde
between the
i
University of
Politechniką Łódzką.
Strathclyde and Łódź University of Technology started 55 years ago, and this is commemorated by the current Werner Award. It's an award given to the best graduate of our university's Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. I'm pleased to announce that this award goes again to Ms. Emilia Brancewicz-Steinmetz.
No nie mogło być inaczej, skoro
Nagroda.
Well, it had to be this way.
Ja poproszę jeszcze
She's
pana
the best
dziekana Wydziału
graduate
Mechanicznego
of our
o to,
university,
żeby
so now
również
I would
we
also
wręczeniu tej
like
nagrody
to
uczestniczył.
join the space at the podium. I would like Professor Tomasz Kubiak, Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, to join the winner and His Magnificence Rector.
Politechnika jest kobietą.
Łódź University of Technology is
Na
woman.
Wydziale Mechanicznym wręczane jest jeszcze jedno
So
znaczące
Faculty of
wyróżnienie.
Mechanical Engineering presents another significant award. This is Professor Jerzy Lanzendorfer Award granted annually to the best graduates of the master's studies. It has been funded by Dr. Jadwiga Lanzendorfer, the wife of professor. So the winner of this award is Ms. Michalina Zając. So please approach the podium. And the award will be awarded by His Magnificent Rector and Professor Tomasz Kubiak, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
Serdecznie gratuluję nagrody. Jedynie chciałem powiedzieć, że ja byłem tym, który uczył się u pana profesora Andela. Cudowny człowiek, naprawdę, więc gratuluję tym bardziej tej nagrody. Straty muszą być.
Bardzo dziękujemy.
Thank you very
Szanowni
much.
Państwo, na
Ladies and
na
gentlemen,
Politechnice Łódzkiej doceniane
Łódź
są także
University of
prace
Technology
dyplomowe, które
also
wnoszą istotny
values
wkład w
the
ocenę nowych
master's
rozwiązań
thesis,
wdrażanych w przemyśle.
especially
Kapituła
these
nagrody
that
imienia
make
profesora Osmana
significant contribution to the evaluation of
corocznie
new
wyłania
solutions
autorów
implemented in
najlepszych
industry.
prac
Professor
dyplomowych z
Osman
Wydziału
Achmatowicz
Chemicznego
Award jury
Politechniki
annually
Łódzkiej
selects the authors
za
of
prace
the
wykonane w
two
roku
best
akademickim
theses of the Faculty of Chemistry.
2021-2022
So for the works completed in the
nagrody
academic year
otrzymuje
2021-2022,
magister
the awards
inżynier
go to
Adam
Mr. Adam
Cieśliński za pracę
Cieśliński
magisterską
for
pod
his
tytułem
master's thesis
Wykorzystanie
entitled
1H
Application of
indeno
1H indene
w reakcji
carbaldehydes in the asymmetric allylic alkylation reaction with Morita Baylis-Hillman carbonates. The thesis was developed under supervision of Professor Łukasz Albrecht.
Pani inżynier Karolina Pietrucha za pracę
Engineer
pod
Karolina
tytułem
Pietrucha
Synteza
for her
nanogeli
engineering work
polimerowych
entitled
inicjowana światłem
Synthesis of
UV,
Polymer
przygotowana pod
Nanogels
kierunkiem
initiated by UV
doktora
light.
habilitowanego inżyniera
The
Sławomira
thesis was developed under
Kadłubowskiego,
supervision
profesora
of
uczelni. Sponsorami
Dr.
nagród
Sławomir
pieniężnych są firmy
Kadłubowski.
Atlas z Kutna
So
oraz
Atlas Company
Polfarmex
and
z
Polfarmers
Esbasku.
Company from Kutno
Poproszę
have
nagrodzonych
sponsored
o
the
wystąpienie
financial
przed podium.
awards. So I would like
Do wręczenia
the
nagrody
winners to
zapraszam
approach the
magnificencję
podium,
rektora,
and the award will
pana
be
Marka Wośko,
given by
prezesa
His
firmy
Magnificence
Polfarmex
Rector,
S.A.
Mr.
oraz
Marek
panią
Wośko,
profesor
who is the
Małgorzatę
CEO of
Iwonę
Polfarmex
Szynkowską-Jóźwik,
S.A.
dziekan Wydziału
company,
Chemicznego
and Professor Małgorzata Iwona Szynkowska-Jóźwik, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Chemistry at the Łódź University of Technology. A great round of applause to Professor Pawłowski, who has
Bardzo
managed
proszę
to
również
read out
pana
the
Jacka
title, this
Michalaka,
complicated
prezesa firmy
title
Atlas.
of the work. So CEO of Atlas Company has been also requested to join the winner and the rector.
Gratulujemy.
Dziękujemy bardzo.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Kolejna nagroda została
The next
przyznana za najbardziej
award was
kreatywną
granted
pracę
for
na
the
Wydziale
most
Technologii
creative
Materiałowych i
thesis at the
Wzornictwa
Faculty of
Tekstylu.
Material
Jej
Technologies and
patron to
Textile
profesor
Design.
Janusz Szosland,
The
twórca
patron of
architektury
this
tekstylu na
award
Wydziale
is
Włókienniczym.
Professor Janusz
Dziekan Wydziału
Szosland,
wizjoner
who
oraz kreator na polu
has
nauki i
developed the
techniki.
Institute of Architecture
Swoją
of Textiles at the
osobowością
Faculty
wywierał
of
wpływ na
Textiles.
kolejne pokolenia absolwentów wydziału.
He was a
Nagroda
visionary
jego
and creator
imienia
in the field
stanowi
of science and
potwierdzenie
technology. He
kontynuacji
inspired
dzieła
generations of graduates
A
of
jej
the faculty.
tegoroczną
The
laureatką
award
jest
named
pani
after him
magister
confirms
sztuki
the
Ewelina
continuation of
Fryc,
the
autorka
patron's
pracy
work,
pod
and
tytułem
this year's winner
Komunikat
is
społeczny w ubiorze,
Ms. Ewelina
projekt i
Fryc, the
realizacja
author of
kolekcji
the
ubioru
work
i plakatów.
entitled Social
Promotorami
Message in
pracy
Clothing,
są
Design and Development
doktor
of
inżynier Magdalena
Clothing and
Owczarek
Poster
oraz
Collections.
doktor Anna
So the
Szumigaj-Badziak.
promoters of this thesis
Zapraszam panią przed
are
podium. Nagrody wręczy
Dr.
magnificencja
Magdalena
rektor
Owczarek
oraz
and Dr.
imieniem pani
Anna
doktor Lidii
Szumigaj-Badziak.
pani profesor
So
Katarzyna
the
Grabowska,
award will
dziekan
be
Wydziału
given
Technologii
by His
Materiałowych i
Magnificent
Wzornictwa
Rector,
Tekstylu.
and on behalf of Dr. Lidia Szoslan, this award will be also granted by Professor Katarzyna Grabowska, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Material Technologies and Textile Design.
Serdecznie gratuluję nagrody. Życzę powodzenia w dalszym rozwoju, szczególnie ubiorów. Serdecznie gratulujemy.
Dziękuję. Pani Ewelino, proszę nie opuszczać tutaj nas.
Evelina, please stay with us.
W roku akademickim
In the academic year 2021-22, we have also traditionally awarded the Professor Witold Żurek Award for the best thesis on a textile-related topic. In the ninth edition, the first degree award goes to Ewelina Fryc, who holds the degree of Masters in Arts, and he's the author of the thesis called Social Message in Clothing, Design and Development of Clothing and Poster Collections, and the promoters of the work are Magdalena Owczarek and Dr. Anna Szumigaj-Badziak. The award of the second degree goes to Monika Kawełczyk for her work Material Design and Construction Design of EVA type of gloves for astronauts. The thesis has been developed under the supervision of Professor Izabela Krucińska and Dr. Ewa Skrzetuska. And Ms. Ewa Kaczmarek also received the award for her thesis entitled Use of Photoluminescent Materials in Developing Apparel Collections. The thesis has been developed under the supervision of Dr. Magdalena Owczarek. So the award will be granted by the rector, Ms. Katarzyna Grabowska, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Material Technologies and Textile Design, and Professor Iwona Frydrych, who is the CEO of the Gdynia Cotton Association.
Przepraszam bardzo. Prezes Izby Bawełny w Gdyni. Przepraszam za pomyłkę.
Gratulacje.
To ze stresu.
Brawo, drugie miejsce, ale to proszę Pani jest ogromne wyróżnienie. Gratuluję Pani, życzę rozwoju. I również Pani gratuluję i życzę dalszego powodzenia, zarówno w kształceniu, jak i rozwoju. Gratulujemy.
Bardzo dziękujemy. Stowarzyszenie Klub 500 Łódź po raz kolejny przyznało
The
nagrodę za
Club
najlepszą pracę
500
dyplomową na Wydziale
Association
Organizacji i
once again
Zarządzania.
awarded prizes for the best thesis at the Faculty of Organization and Management. In the academic year 2021-22, the award goes to Mr. Jakub Śmiechowski for his work entitled Management and Supervision of Logistics of Wholesalers and Direct Suppliers to Customers, developed under the supervision of Dr. Irena Jałmużna, Auxiliary Honorary Supervisor of the thesis was Mr. Arkadiusz Kacprzak, who is the Managing Director of Supply Chain and Logistics, DOS SA. A distinction also went to Karolina Pacocha for her thesis entitled Competences and Roles of Production Managers in Enterprises. The promoter of this thesis is Professor Agnieszka Zakrzewska-Bielawska. In keeping with the tradition of this competition, awards also go to the thesis promoters, so please approach the podium. So the Club 500 Łódź Award will be awarded by His Magnificence Rector Agnieszka Zakrzewska-Bielawska, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Organization and Management, and Mrs. Beata Ostrowska, who is the Vice President of the Club 500 Association.
Serdeczne gratulacje. Proszę pana, tu jest napisane, że jest również nagroda pieniężna, czego panu tym bardziej gratuluję. Pani doktor, tu nie ma napisane, że pani ma nagrodę pieniężną, ale gratuluję cenię pracy. Panie doktorze, bardzo serdecznie gratuluję i dziękuję.
So congratulations. It also says that there is a financial award, so I congratulate you even more.
Wszystkiego dobrego.
Congratulations, all the best to you.
Pani dziekan, gratulacje.
I would also like to congratulate the Dean. Thank you for the supervision, for the care about your students. And let's have a picture. So a moment for the photographer, for photographers.
Serdecznie gratuluję, dziękuję.
So congratulations. Thank you very much.
Nagroda imienia profesora
Professor Mieczysław Serwiński Award
przyznawana jest za najlepszą pracę
is
dyplomową
granted for
obronioną
the
na
best
Wydziale
thesis
Inżynierii
defended at
Procesowej
the
i Ochrony
Faculty of
Środowiska.
Process Engineering and
Miło mi
Environmental
poinformować, iż
Protection.
otrzymuje ją pani magister inżynier Marlena
I'm
Domińska
happy to inform you
za
that
pracę pod tytułem
the award
Analiza
goes
wpływu
to
procesu
Marlena
ozonowania
Domińska
na
for her
fermentację
work
metanową
entitled
osadów
Analysis
ściekowych.
of the Effect of
Promotorem
ozonation
jest
process on
pani
methane
doktor
fermentation of
habilitowana
sewage
inżynier
sludge. The promoter of this thesis is
Patron przemysłowy
Dr.
nagrody
Katarzyna
to Veolia
Paździor.
Energia Łódź.
The Veolia Energia Łódź is the industry patron. So please approach the podium, and the award will be given by His Magnificence Rector, Mr. Grzegorz Wielgosiński, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Process Engineering and Environmental Protection, Mrs. Anna Kędziora-Szwagrzak, who is the CEO, Director General of Veolia Energia Łódź. You have missed one important information. I would like to give you an award in the form of a check, and you can read the name of the sponsor down here. So let's come to the center. Thank you very much.
Szanowni Państwo,
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most spectacular practical achievements of Polish mathematicians was the breaking of the Enigma code, and the greatest contribution to this was made by young mathematician Marian Rejewski, who is the patron of a nationwide competition for the best master's thesis written in the field of applied mathematics organized by Łódź University of Technology. I'm very happy to inform you that this awards go to Mr. Jakub Woźnicki of the University of Warsaw for his thesis entitled On Some Problems in Fluid Mechanics, prepared under the supervision of Professor Piotr Gwiazda and Professor Agnieszka Świerczewska-Gwiazda. Mr. Janosowski, also of the University of Warsaw, received the award for the thesis entitled Stochastic Model of Epidemic Development Comparison with Deterministic Model and Hybrid Model. The thesis was developed under the supervision of Professor Wojciech Niemiro. The awards were funded by Macolab S.A. and Quantum Blockchains companies. So I would like to request the laureates to approach the podium, and the awards will be given by His Magnificence Director, Mrs. Katarzyna Szymańska-Dębowska, who is the Director of the Institute of Mathematics, and representative of the sponsor of these awards, Mr. Mirosław Sopek, who is the founder of Macolab USA and the president of the Quantum Blockchains Board, and also the chair of the Council of the Łódź University of Technology. So congratulations, I'm very pleased. Also quite a bit sad that it's not a student of our university, but warm congratulations to you. I would also like to congratulate you. I am the sponsor. I'm afraid I cannot hear the speaker.
Panie doktorze, w trakcie takiej uroczystości o zboczeniach. Ale zboczeniach naukowych.
Zapraszamy na nasze studia doktoranckie.
So we hope that you will start your doctoral studies at our university.
Serdecznie gratulujemy.
Congratulations.
Szanowni Państwo, w tym
Ladies and
roku po raz
gentlemen, this
pierwszy
year, for the
rozstrzygnięto
first time,
konkurs imienia
the
profesora
competition
Włodzimierza
named after
Krysickiego
Professor
o nagrodę
Włodzimierz
dyrektora
Krysicki, which
Instytutu
is
Matematyki
the competition
na
to
najlepszą
receive the
pracę
award of the
licencjacką i
director of the Institute of
magisterską napisaną na
Mathematics for the
kierunku
best bachelor's and
matematyka
master's thesis
stosowana.
written in the field
Miło
of
mi
applied
poinformować,
mathematics
iż
was
nagrodę
held.
otrzymują
So I'm
pani
happy to
Patrycja
inform you
Rękorajska
that the awards
pracę
go
licencjacką
to
pod
Patrycja
tytułem
Rękorajska
Metody
for her
segmentacji klientów,
bachelor's
wykonaną
thesis
pod
entitled
kierunkiem
Methods of
doktor
Customer
habilitowanego
Segmentation.
inżyniera
The
Przemysława
thesis was developed under the
Gordinowicza
supervision of
pani
Dr. Przemysław
oraz pani magister
Gordinowicz,
Agnieszka
and the second
Augustyniak
award goes
za
to
pracę
Agnieszka
magisterską
Augustyniak
Funkcje
for her master's
agregujące i ich
thesis
zastosowania w
entitled
matematyce
Aggregating Functions and Their
aktuarialnej,
Applications in
wykonaną pod
Actuarial
kierunkiem
Mathematics. The thesis was developed under the supervision of Dr. Marek Kałuszko, who is a professor at the Łódź University of Technology. So Rossmann Company has funded these awards. So I would like to ask the winners to approach the podium. The awards will be given by His Magnificence Rector, Professor Katarzyna Szymańska-Dębowska, Director of the Institute of Mathematics, and representatives of the sponsor of the awards, Mrs. Ilona Peruszyńska-Zych, who is the HR Director at Rossmann Company. Congratulations. The best of luck. Continue your development.
Gratulujemy, dziękuję bardzo.
Szanowni Państwo, dziś
Ladies
wręczymy
and
również nagrodę
gentlemen,
kapituły
today we will also
profesorów
present the
Wydziału
award of the
Chemicznego
jury
za
of the
najlepszą
professor of the
dysertację
Faculty of
doktorską
Chemistry for the
na
best
Wydziale
doctoral
Chemicznym Politechniki
dissertation
Jest
at the
ona
Faculty of
przyznawana za
Chemistry
wybitny
of the Łódź
doktorat
University of
obroniony
Technology.
na wydziale
It is
w roku
awarded for an
kalendarzowym
outstanding
poprzedzającym rok
doctoral
przyznania nagrody.
dissertation
Komisja konkursowa
defended at the
oceniła
faculty in the
złożone
calendar year
prace,
preceding
biorąc
the
pod
year of
uwagę
the
ich
award. The jury
innowacyjność,
evaluates the
poziom
submitted
merytoryczny
dissertations, taking into
wpływ
account the
pracy na rozwój
innovation and
nauk chemicznych
substantive level of
oraz
their
potencjał
innovation and
aplikacyjny uzyskanych
substantive
wyników
level,
specyfików
the impact of
poszczególnych.
the work on the development of the
Nagroda
chemical
kapituły
sciences, as well as the
profesorów
application
Wydziału
potential of the
Chemicznego
obtained
za
results
najlepszą
and the way they are
dysertację
disseminated.
doktorską
The award of the jury of the
uznała,
professor of the Faculty of Chemistry
pracę
for the best
pana
doctoral
doktora
dissertation has been
inżyniera
granted
Artura
to
Przydacza
Mr. Artur
za pracę
Przydacz for his thesis
dearomatyzacyjne
entitled
transformacje
The
organokatalityczne w ujęciu
Aromatization of
eksperymentalnym i
organocatalytic
teoretycznym.
transformations
Promotorem
from
pracy jest profesor
experimental and
doktor
theoretical
habilitowany
perspectives.
inżynier Łukasz
The
Albrecht.
promoter of this thesis
Wyróżnienie
is
dziekana Wydziału
Professor
Chemicznego za
Łukasz
wybitny
Albrecht.
doktorat
The
wdrożeniowy
distinction
otrzymał
of
pan
the
doktor
Dean of the
inżynier
Faculty
Maciej
of
Danek
Chemistry
za pracę pod tytułem
for his
Verification
outstanding
of
implementation thesis dissertation goes to Maciej Danek for his work entitled Verification of Applicability of Selected FRNC ZH polymeric materials for optical fiber cables manufacturing. The promoter of this thesis is Dr. Marcin Kozanecki, who is a professor of our university, and the auxiliary promoter is Dr. Mateusz Utomierski of the Corning Optical Communication Polska.
Serdeczne gratulacje.
Osobiście składam ogromne gratulacje wszystkim.
So personally, I would like to congratulate all the winners, and I would like to thank the supervisors of the thesis, and I would like to thank all the sponsors too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rector, for the hard work, especially in the transcript of the texts that are not very friendly to mechanical engineers. So now I would like to give the floor to Łukasz Albrecht, who is the Deputy Rector responsible for education, and he will deliver the next part of our special meeting. Your Magnificence, Rector, the High Senate, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, during today's ceremony, His Magnificence Rector will award awards granted in our competitions. The competitions were held for the 14th time. The purpose always is to boost research activities and promote the outstanding achievements of the university staff. The financial prizes will be transferred to the home units of the winners and will be used to continue research. The winners will receive commemorative statues and diplomas. In this year's edition, we received 41 entries in all competitions. The most popular competitions concerned the award for the best scientific publication offer. We received 13 entries, and for the best cited offer, and we received 12 entries. The competition for the best publishing doctoral student, we received 9 entries, and for the youngest first offer, we received 6. In 3 competitions, for the best cited offer, for the offer of the best scientific publication, and for the best publishing doctoral student, we awarded distinctions within the individual scientific disciplines in which our university has the authority to grant scientific degrees. Among the distinguished authors, the laureates of the competitions were selected. So now please allow me to proceed with introductions. In the competition for the award of the best cited author in 2023, Professor Andrzej Bartoszewicz is the winner of the Faculty of Electronics, Informatics and Automatics. He represents automatics, electrical informatics and astronauting technology. So actually the total value of the professor's field-weighted quotation impact index reached 2.5.78. I would like to ask Professor to approach the podium and His Magnificence Rector to present the award. Professor, thank you very much for this distinction.
Gratulujemy serdecznie.
Laureatem konkursu
The winner of the competition for the author of the best scientific publications published in 2022. So the winner is Professor Grażyna Budryń, who is the faculty for the sciences of nutrition and food. So in 2022, Professor was the co-author of two publications for 200 points and two for 140 points. So I would like to ask Professor to approach the podium and His Magnificence Rector to present the award. Professor, thank you very much and congratulations.
Kolejnych 200. Dziękujemy.
In the competition for the youngest author of his or her first scientific publication in 2022, Maria Brzezińska of the Faculty of Civil Engineering, Architecture and Environmental Engineering is the winner. Maria is a student, she studies in English, and she wrote a publication entitled Contemporary Atrium Architecture, a Sustainable Approach to the Determination of Smoke Ventilation Criteria in the Event of a Fire. Energies is the journal in which this paper was published. So I would like you to approach the podium and the director will present the award, and of course a round of applause for the winner.
Bardzo serdecznie gratuluję.
Congratulations. I hope that you will continue to develop and have a lot of achievements. The winner of the competition for the best publishing doctoral student in 2022 is Michał Komar. He represents the interdisciplinary doctoral school at the Łódź University of Technology. He studies chemical engineering, and he's also taking part in the studies of the nutrition and food sciences, and he's the author of one publication for 200 points and one for 140 points. Congratulations. And now I'd like to ask Rector to present the award. Congratulations to you. The next award is for the most valuable implementation in 2022, and it was granted to the team of the Institute of Turbomachinery at the Łódź University of Technology. The team consists of Dr. Jakub Łagodziński, who was the leader, Professor Zbigniew Kozanecki, Dr. Eliza Tkacz, Mr. Sylwester Więckowski, who holds the title of Masters in Engineering, and Mr. Rafał Borkowski. This implementation concerned a solution called Development and Application of Film Bearings in the Design of Oil-Free Radial Compressors Powering Hydrogen Fuel Cells. So the solution was developed under a contract for Punk Turbo Systems. I would like to invite the representative of the winning team, Dr. Jakub Łagodziński, and the statuette will be awarded by director. So, of course, a round of applause for your successful implementation.
reszta zespołu nie przyszła. Gratuluję i dziękuję.
Bardzo dziękuję za wszystkie
Thank you very much
konkursowe
for all the
zgłoszenia.
projects
Jeszcze
submitted
raz
under the
bardzo
competition.
serdecznie
I
gratuluję
warmly
wszystkim
congratulate the
nagrodzonym
winners.
i myślę, że Państwa
And
osiągnięcia
I
będą
think that your
inspiracją
achievements
dla
will
naszych
provide
naukowców
inspiration
po
to
to,
our
aby jeszcze
scientists
w
to
sposób coraz
make
bardziej
sure
wytężony
that
pracować
they
na rzecz
will
naszej
work
uczelni.
even
Wszystkiego
more
dobrego.
intensively
Dziękuję.
for our university.
Dziękuję,
So
panie
again,
rektorze.
thank you very much.
Jeszcze raz
Thank you,
gratuluję
Mr.
wszystkim
Rector. So I would like to congratulate again all the winners. It's a beautiful ceremony which can be decorated with these wonderful awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, this very pleasant celebration of the Senate sitting is coming to an end. I would like to invite you to have some refreshments, which are prepared outside of the hall, and to visit the exhibition commemorating the 35th anniversary of Professor Osman Achmatovich's death and the 75th anniversary of his election as rector of the Łódź University of Technology. It presents the exhibition presents this outstanding scientist, father of alkaloid chemistry, second rector of the Łódź University of Technology, and initiator of the creation of the Faculty of Food Chemistry, Professor Osman Achmatowicz, with great commitment and dedication, together with the first rector, Professor Bogdan Stefanowski, provided the organizational and material foundations for the Łódź University of Technology. In 1960, he was honored with the dignity and title of Doctor Honoris Causa of the Łódź University of Technology. The exhibition is displayed in the lobby on the ground floor of Alchemium. Now I would like to invite the choir of the Łódź University of Technology to sing Gaudeamus. And could you please stand up? Gaudeamus igitur juvenes dum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes dum sumus. Ostium da juventutem, os molestes selectutem, nos haberit humus, nos haberit humus. Vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat membrum quoliber, vivat membrum queliber, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore.
Bardzo serdecznie dziękuję chórowi Politechniki.
I would like to thank very much the Łódź University of Technology choir for the musical setting of this formal Senate meeting. The choir is conducted by Maestro Mariusz Lewy.
Maestro ma teraz coraz więcej dylematów.
Maestro has got more and more dilemmas because the number of the members of the choir is constantly increasing, so the selection is getting more and more strict. I would also like to thank all those who have contributed to this, to the organization of this ceremony, the promotion department, as well as the Science Support Center, the Multimedia Center, the Chancellor's administration, and all those involved in the preparation of this ceremony. Thank you very much. I would like to ask the color party to leave the hall and take the flag of the Łódź University of Technology out of the hall. Thank you.